I was looking at my shelf today, and something I noticed is that my Percy Jackson books are a little bit beat up. I mean, look at these things. Look at the spines. They're all yellowed. I mean, Lightning Thief has a rip down the cover, down into Percy, and that's just a mess. The rest of them are better, but not by much. And then we have The Last Olympian, in which I was eating, which is never a good idea while you read a book. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I kind of had to tape the page because if you could see it, there is a piece missing from it, and it kind of ripped in half. So I had to tape the page back together in order to salvage my copy of The Last Olympian. And that is why the nice cover is on it, because it hides the ugly book underneath. It's the same with my Heroes of Olympus books. I don't understand what it is. Son of Neptune, I think I was eating with it again. There's a rip on the cover. Mark of Athena, I was drinking grape juice reading this book, and I spilled it. It was not good, to say the least. It was a bit of a mess. And, I mean, House of Hades isn't that bad because it's kind of on Mark of Athena too, but there's this really bad sticky spot right here from the sticker because Barnes & Noble doesn't know how to put stickers on their books and get people to take them off. The only two books in this series that are in perfect condition for me are Lost Hero and Blood of Olympus. This one's brand new, and this one, the only damage it has is wear on the covers, and somehow these two are the only two that have survived this, like, horrible trend of me abusing books. It's even the same with my Harry Potter books. I mean, this is my first copy of Goblet of Fire. It used to be the only Harry Potter book I owned because I was cheap. And the spine's all broken, and it's all floppy, and the covers are worn, and the pages are all yellowed. And then I got a beautiful paperback box set right before they changed the covers last year, and now I have my nice copy of Goblet of Fire, this is what goes on display for people, because I don't want them seeing my old copy that I read the most, because I've only read my new copy once. It's even the same with The Hunger Games. This is my first copy of The Hunger Games. Again, the spine is broken and the pages are super floppy, and it's not in great condition. It's okay, but you can tell that it's kind of worn. And then I got these beauties for Christmas last year, I believe, and I've never even read this copy because I always read that copy because I'm afraid of getting this one all dirty. So these are in like pristine condition. The point that I'm trying to make here is that on BookTube, a lot of times we only see the shiny covers. We only see the books that people put on display, they hold up for people, but honestly, I think these books are just as important, or if not more important to show, especially on BookTube, because they not only show how long you've had the books, but they also show just how much you love them. So, for example, if I show someone this copy of The Hunger Games, and I go, read this book, it's so great, oh my gosh, you have to read this book, which you really should. But anyway, if I say recommend this copy of a book to someone, they'll be like, oh, that's a pretty copy. But if I give this to someone and I say, this is one of my favorite books, you should totally read this book, they'll see it and say, that's a really well-loved book. Just because something doesn't look pretty doesn't necessarily mean it has less value than something like this, I guess is the point that I'm trying to make. And I don't know, it bothers me sometimes when I'm on BookTube and all I see is the shiny copies, the new copies. I never see any books that anyone has that are old or beat up or look like they've been loved, and I don't know if that's just because a lot of the books are new, or if a lot of the books people get, they're just like, ooh, shiny new copy. I guess that's all I had for today. It was just something that I noticed that was really interesting, that you don't see a lot of well-loved books on YouTube. And I really think that should change. I think that just because a book isn't new doesn't mean that it's not good. And I really think that something like this is a lot more treasured to me than any hardcover copy I could get. Thank you for watching today. if you want to subscribe, the subscribe button's down there. Click it. Yeah. Obviously, I'm kind of new here. I'm not really the best, but I'm learning and I'm trying to put new videos out. School's been really busy lately, so I'm kind of making videos as I go, but when I have an idea, I just want to put it out there. And I really hope that everyone watching this will send support and maybe give me some tips on how to maybe make more content, make better content. So thank you for watching, and